Oh, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Be Positive, Stay Positive podcast. My name is Nat, and I'm here for you. Trying to fix my mic here, but I'm here for you 3 times a week. Not really anymore, right? To help you out, to try to help you find the keys to the door that will unlock your happiness. And that's my goal here, is to try to share happiness and leave a mark on this world that's going to make you positive and make you enjoy your life. You know, I'm not going to do my normal spiel in the beginning of the show anymore. I'm just going to be real and just be who I am. But if this is your first time here, I know you've heard that before. Thanks for finding the show. I'm glad you found the show. You found this show for a reason. Hopefully it's something I say will help you to, it'll open the door to some little key, little thing in your mind. It's going to make something better in your life. I mean, it could be minuscule. But you know what? It's huge to me, because if something I say makes your life better, then shit, man, I'm doing the right thing. All right. And I'm really glad that you found the show. I don't know how you found it, but you found it for a reason. So welcome. And I want to know who you are. I want to know who you are. If you just found this show, or if you're listening and you never texted me, or if you never emailed and you never done anything, you're just a passive listener, I want to hear from you. I want to know if my shit is helping you, man. 304-506-3332 is my phone number. It's my text line. It's the message line. I will never answer it, so don't freak out. You can send me a text. You can send me some photos. You can send me images of what's going on in your life. And you can also leave a message that, if you want, I will play on the air to help everyone get through this freaking... God, we're going through so much stuff right now. There's so much stuff that we're all going through. And, you know, anything right now, we're all grasping at straws to try to just get through the day, you know. So if I can help you, and if there's something I can talk about or something you want to share, 304-506-3332, you can talk it, you can text it, whatever you want to do, man, whatever you want to do. Okay. Also, don't forget about my book. I got to promote the book, because the book helps keep this show on the air. When you purchase one book, man, especially if it's a personalized copy, that pays for a month of podcasts, you know? Just one book. And if you do that, I'm going to mention your ass on the air. But I just got a new shipment. I'm sitting on a big old stack here waiting for you to say, you know what, Nat, I want a new book. I want a book. I want something positive. I want something that I can read while I'm in the John. Cause the stories, there's 31, I think there's 31 stories in there that you could read while you're, taking care of business, let's say. You can leave it in the bathroom and leave it for guests, because you know what? Someone's going to pick it up in there, and it could be something that you could inspire somebody indirectly while they're taking a dump. I know this show is taking a horrible turn, but you know what? I'm trying to loosen up a bit and trying to make this a lot more fun for all of us. Because for 3 years, I've been I've stuck to the script, and now it's like, you know what? Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? Who knows? Nobody knows, man. So you got to enjoy every freaking minute. And I want to tell you right now, if you've got something to say, if you've got something you want to share with the world, if you've got a topic that you really are smart and you know a lot about, it could be Beanie Babies, could be guitars, it could be cars, it could be, I don't know, decoupage. I don't know where that came from, but something that you're really good at and you want to talk about it, why don't you start a podcast? And the people that have made this podcast possible, I couldn't do it without the people from Podomatic.com. 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 The folks over there are, I'm telling you what, man, they have taken care of me for a dozen years at least. And they're keeping the show in the air, and they're upgrading everything for me to keep this show going, because you are listening and they want to get the show out there. And it's, if you do a podcast on there, you can start it for free. Shh, don't tell anybody. You can start the show for free on Podomatic.com, and it will go to every platform. Apple, Spotify, iHeart. You can actually get to all of them for free starting out. So Podomatic.com. All right. Enough promotional bullshit. What am I going to talk about? There was something I want to talk about. You know what? This show is called What the Hell, man? What the hell? Oh my God. And I really don't have a direction for the show. All I have is a title. What the hell? Have you ever just looked at what's going on in the world, in your life, in a certain situation and gone, what the hell? And you're like so shocked and so taken back that you don't even have a response, that you can't even rebut it. You can't discuss it because you're just so overwhelmed with the amount of, I don't want to say ignorance, but just the amount of incoherence as to what is actually happening around you. So when I say what the hell, all right, I say that a lot, and when I actually tune into the news, or I do my rabbit hole digs, or I search around for a topic, I'm like, what the hell? What the hell are people thinking? And that is my main focus, is what the hell are people thinking? Have you just sat back and thought about when someone says something, whether it's someone who disagrees with maybe your political view, or maybe your view of reality and your perception of what the world is, or maybe it's a political figure, or maybe it's the news or the media or something like that, and they say something and you just step back and go, what the hell? It's almost overwhelming at the fact that so many people are so easily comforted. That's the only word I can think of right now because I have no notes. So easily comforted by someone telling them what is facts. This is true. This is the way it is. This is what's happening. This is why this is happening. This is who did this. And you need to believe this because we just told you that. Now, whether it's political, whether it's science, whether it's gender-based, whatever it is, someone tells you something, you don't have to believe it. You know what you have to do? Is you have to actually be in touch with your reality. Because if you compromise what your reality, if you compromise what you think is right to go along with the mainstream, to go along with the majority, to be part of the group, to be part of the flock, then you're not thinking for yourself. And when you don't think for yourself and you give up that right, you give up that God-given freedom to be an independent thinker, to be an individual. You came here to this planet and you manifested this physical life, whether you know it or not, whether you understand this or not. Your energy, your consciousness came from a collective consciousness and manifested this physical existence that is finite. Okay? Somehow, I can't give you all the answers, but I know this is true. Somehow, I know we're all energy. I talk about it a lot, and I just lost a close friend. And if you listen to the previous podcast, you know the grief I'm going through, that I lost a mentor of mine. Someone who meant more to me than, as much to me as my father. And it was difficult at first. But when I realized how much of an impact he had on my life singularly, that was hard to say, and how much of an impact he had globally on so many people, because he was selfless, because he projected positivity and always wanted you to feel welcome and to feel happy, and to always wanted to water you. And that's the only way I could word it. Because when you plant a seed and you want it to grow, you water it. And Tom did that. He watered everyone he knew. Whether they knew it or not, whether they were aware of it or not, they got watered by his positivity, by his knowledge. And it made them a better person. And if you follow any of my social media, you've seen the thousands and thousands of people who have come out and expressed how much this man impacted them in their life. Now, when I say, let's go back to the whole topic of this. What the hell? When people are getting so pissed off at words, at your opinions, at direction, you think this way, so that we can't be friends. How does that correlate to a functional, conducive, cohesive society? It doesn't. And we're being divided for that reason. There's a huge, huge underlying thing that's going on that a lot of people call a conspiracy theory, that I believe, that I will not talk about on this show because I don't want to get this show shut down because of my views on the world and my views on politics. And you know what? That's not important here. And this platform, this is a place you can come to hear me talk about you, me, individuals, cosmic reality, supernatural things, whatever. I mean, I'm grasping at straws here, but you can actually come here and listen to me talk about things that are not political, that are not racist, that are not motivated by anything other than helping you to find your inner peace, your inner reason, your purpose, your positivity, the key to the door that will unlock your happiness. I'm here to help you find that. And I posted something today that said, what did it say? Let me look. Hold on. All right, here I am. It said, stop worrying about the people that don't like you. Pay attention to the ones that do. So, what the hell? If someone doesn't like you, they don't value your opinion, they don't believe in your thoughts, who cares? If you're focusing on what other people think of you, and if you're really worried about the people that are judging you, try to step back and say, why are they judging me? Because, in my opinion, they are not accepting themselves. They can't look in the mirror and go, you know what? This is me. And you realize, I hope you realize how hard it is to accept your pitfalls, your downfalls, your insecurities, your negative things, the things that are bad about you. You know how hard it is to accept that and face up to it? Shit, man. It is so hard to say, I suck at this, or I really screwed this up, or you know what? This happened